Hello guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just new to my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. Well, I'm sorry I'm just creating my video by this time of the day. I was busy answering to questions, packing up goods for customers, hence the lateness. So I'm really sorry. And I'm also using the front part of my camera because I tried using the back part of my camera and the video went oof. It was horrible. I didn't, it just didn't do anything well. It wasn't just right. That's the truth. So I'm using the front part of my camera, hence you might probably not see some of the products I might be displaying today. Okay, but I'm just going to tell you the name. I'll write it on the screen, and I'll probably just get a screenshot of it and put it on the screen at the same time I'm actually showcasing it, so you definitely know exactly what I'm saying. Okay, though it's going to take a lot of editing, but no qualms, I'll do it for you guys. Okay, so sorry I'm going back and forth. As I promised you guys that I was Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays are strictly for reviews and truth telling, while on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays are for cream mixing, soap making, all the that we need to mix and mix and mix and mix, and on Sundays I'll be answering your questions, the questions being pulled out all through the week, and I'll be answering them on Sundays. So today I'm just going to make a review about Moroccan. You might not see it well, as I said earlier, but I'm definitely going to display it on the screen so you definitely see exactly what I'm talking about. So right now I'm talking about Moroccan lotion. I'm going to display it on the screen, so calm down. And this oil as well, argan oil, I'm going to display it as well on the screen so you get to see what I'm talking about. I'm using the front part of my camera because I couldn't see myself when I was using the back part of my camera, even though while I was using mirror at the same time. Okay, so there was a lady who actually asked a question, and she said, how can you know how to mix creams, like how to mix a certain cream, how to know exactly the right additives to add to it? Now let's take for example, this is Moroccan cream, which will be displayed on the screen. It smells really funny. It smells like hydroquinone. People who are actually used in mixing creams, you've always been in mixology, bleaching like me, that I like to bleach. If you're used to mixing creams, you definitely know, or you'd notice that this cream has a sort of smell, and this smell relates well with, if you take Caro White oil and you perceive it, you definitely notice there's this, it has the same smell of hydroquinone, which is actually inside. Now take also pure white. I'm going to display pure white on the screen, and also perceive pure white and perceive this cream. Pure white actually lightens. It's in a brown bottle or something. I hope I called the name correctly. It's in a brown bottle, and that cream bleaches like mad. So now, if you're actually mixing a cream that contains hydroquinone with high dose, you don't need to add additives, all that, except you want to have a tear in your body. Okay, if you want to play it safe with hydroquinone, and oh, okay, I'm using the all powerful hydroquinone, because right now they're not indicating there's any hydroquinone, so that means you definitely do not know the percentage of hydroquinone being put here. So you shouldn't risk it and put additives, whitening additives, bleaching powder additives. Don't do that. Okay, it's advisable you use probably Moroccan argan oil. The reason why I chose this oil was is because, one, it has argan oil, and argan oil actually helps in glowing the skin. For people who probably do not know that argan oil actually glows the skin, it does. It actually does glow the skin. So I actually prefer using this, not because it bears the same name with it, but because it contains argan oil. And if you probably wish to use your plain argan oil, like that, the main essential argan oil, you can go right ahead and do it. Okay, but be rest assured you shouldn't add whitening additives or the bobo into this. It will look horrible. All right, your skin might come out good, but in the long run it will break. The reason why we tend to mix creams is for it to sustain us in the long run. It will make sense if you're in your 30s and you're looking like you're in your 40s. That would be horrible. It will actually make sense if you're in your 30s and you're looking like you're 25. People will be like, wow, that lady looks nice. That is every woman's wish. You shouldn't look older than your age. So when you bleach too much, you look older than your age, and your skin begins to wear out, and you begin to have too many green veins all over your body, stretch marks, which is horrible and very difficult to take off. Okay, so watch your mixture. My God, seriously, I'm sorry about that. Well, watch your mixture, okay? And apart from that, you need to actually be careful. You know, once you have stretch marks, it's really, really difficult to take it off. You can take off dark spots easily. You can take off um, sunburn. You know, after taking off your sunburn, add a lot of your sunscreen lotion each time. Protect your eyes, protect your gloves. Each time you're going out, just protect that cheek area. Okay, and for stretch marks, it's a bit difficult, really, really difficult. Some people go as much as 2, 3 years, 4 years, not even curing their stretch marks. Okay, you fade off the stretch marks, we can still see the line. Even though we help you in fading it off, you can still see the line. So be careful, all right? Be really careful how you bleach your skin. Now, another one. I know some of you will be like, oh, are you sure this is the Moroccan lotion or this one? um yeah, I'll still display it on the screen so you guys can actually see it well. I know I'm using the front part of my camera, so you might not see it properly. So this Moroccan lotion, actually, we tend to use it in mixing all the bogo. Now this one actually doesn't contain the chemical this contains. If you perceive the chemical this one contains, you would even know that, now take bleaching powder and perceive bleaching powder and see if you do not perceive almost the same thing. That's the truth. Just take bleaching powder and perceive bleaching powder. Take this cream and perceive it, and tell me you do not perceive the same thing. That's to tell you that the bleaching agent added here is powerful than this one. So your mixture here should be limited, else you might break your skin. But here you can actually decide to add mixture, because one, it's not all that powerful. You can add some mixtures into it, some additives. You can see some additives into it and all that in order to boost its effect. Okay, that's how we tend to know creams, that okay, this one, that one, this one. And most times some people actually know about creams when they touch it in their hand and probably put it around this area, and if they notice how harsh it is, I can't do that, because one, you're probably going to be damaging this part of your face. So it's better you know, you have like a sense of smell. Okay, you should be able to smell and know the difference. Oh, I've perceived this thing before with Caro White. Caro White smells like this. Wow, that's true. Hydroquinone. So just be rest assured, that's how we tend to know. And again, I have I'm sorry I'm going back and forth. I'm really, really sorry. Probably should get a stool. There's so many equipment I really need to get for my YouTube channel. But all the same. Okay, so this is actually stretch mark charm water, and this is Chinese water. There was someone who actually asked the question and said, what's the difference between the both of them? Are they not the same? Are they not used for the same reason? Yeah, they're used for the same reason, which is stretch marks. Well, they are both anti-stretch mark. Okay, that's what you should know. But the difference between the both of them is this one can be used to cure stretch marks, while this is anti-stretch marks, strictly anti-stretch marks. What most people don't know is this one, if you, most times we tend to use this as the main plain oil. If you probably do not want to use essential oils and all that. So if they tell you, oh, you need to add stretch mark feminine water, this is stretch mark feminine water. You can actually see the stretch mark feminine water. This is what they mean by stretch mark feminine water. This is the oil you apply on the affected area, then you apply your cream, and you can still go right ahead to apply your essential oils if you want to put it there. Well, most times what I do with Chinese or stretch mark Chinese water is I add it into shower gels that I feel, hope you know, there are shower gels who actually cause stretch marks. In case some of you don't know, it does. So I add it into shower gels that I feel might actually cause stretch marks. So this is meant to prevent anti-stretch mark. They are both anti-stretch mark, but this one also helps in preventing stretch mark. This is strictly anti-stretch marks, strictly for anti-stretch marks. So you use it into your shower gels to help you laze it off and all that. So okay, so we'll talk about these oils. Oh, sorry, I keep going okay, yeah, I need to, yes, I know I made a review about this one. Yes, that's Snow White, you know, from Thailand and all that, Thailand product and all that. Well, the lady that said, how do you know about the mix, how do you know how to mix, I just told you, you need to perceive, have that sense of perception, be able to perceive. You should be able to perceive, you know, when you perceive it, you'll be able to notice, oh, okay, this, it smells exactly like Coral White. This one smells like, this is hydroquinone, this cream contains hydroquinone. You should be able to know it's harsh. all right, and the mixture should be limited. Now for this one, it doesn't contain hydroquinone, so you can add the tigbo, but be careful with your mixtures, okay? Not all creams roll well with mixtures, okay? You should just be careful, be cautious of the kind of mixture you're supposed to use for a certain cream and what a certain cream should be able to help you achieve. That is just what I need you to know. Okay, so now I'm going to be making a review on this body ampoules. Yeah, there's so much. Yeah, someone actually told me to make a review on it, so I'm actually reviewing body ampoules. Right here I have Acne Ampoules. You might not see it correctly, it's going to be backwards, it's going to be spelled backwards, but I'll just display it. I'll display the product on the screen so you see it on the screen, so there'll be no problem. So as I'm talking, you're seeing the product I'm talking about. Okay, so this is Acne Ampoules. What most people actually do, they get 100 ml, sorry, not 50, 100 ml of a certain cream, and they add their Acne Ampoules into it. You don't use it directly, no. We don't use this directly, but I've never used it. The last one I used, I showed you guys, I used organic, and I used carotone, tree beta cream, and dark spot corrector. But this one, I've never used it, but so many people have used it and they had good reviews that you add it into your 100 ml cream. Not just any base cream, because I know some people are like, is it any base cream? No, base creams that you know that, okay, these are actually, they are very good in fading blemishes and all that, and if you add it, it will definitely take it. Take for example Skin Success, it helps in fading blemishes and all that, so if you probably add it into it, it's really, really good. This is Collagen Ampoules. You see, it's way different from Acne Ampoules. They are totally different. This is yellowish in color, while this is whitish in color. Okay, so collagen, we all know collagen is to help with the elasticity of your skin, and it's actually also meant to build up your skin cells. You know, that's probably been weared out due to bleaching like us. So most people that tend to use collagen, but collagen is also good for women who are in their 30s. Okay, it's not meant for people in their 40s, 50s. Women in their 30s can also use collagen. Actually, take it as pills and all that, and help in revitalizing your skin, making you look. Oh my God. Pardon me, making you look younger and beautiful. Okay, and okay, they also add it into creams. Okay, you can add it into your 50 ml of base cream and all that. You can just use it on your body. And here we have stretch mark body ampoules. You can see some part have been slashed out. There's a full one actually in the house, but I just wanted to I intentionally brought this one out so you guys could see it. And it's greenish in color. You see the collagen is whitish in color, and the acne is, should I say, like urine color, like light brown or something like that. Okay, or yellow, yeah, light yellow, not light brown, light yellow. Okay, and this one is stretch mark ampoules. Exactly what I said about the charm waters and all that I showed you. Yeah, anti-stretch mark water, and the same thing goes for this. This cannot cure your stretch marks, but it can help you prevent you from having stretch marks. There's a difference. Most people will be like, oh, this one is meant to cure stretch marks. No, this is to help you prevent the occurrence of you having stretch marks. If you notice your mixtures are much in a cream, what we do is we add stretch marks in order for you not to have, I'm sorry about that, sorry, in order for you not to have a tear. No, when we say a tear, we mean stretch marks. So that's what it just does. It's anti-stretch marks ampoules. And I'm trying to wrap it up quickly. And we have whitening ampoules. I know of a friend, it's the same, almost the same, but deeper yellow, almost the same color with acne ampoule. I know of a friend who used this, but she used like, it was not 5 or 6, and added it into our QB eye cream, and she was so white. That was the mixture she kept using and using, and she was so light. As in, this one is not even light, she was white woman white. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know it's actually very effective. People use it in adding into their creams, people using their face creams, you know, and look good. I'm standing, my legs aching me, my camera is getting dim, getting low. It's actually, I'll say it. So Gluta White is also an ampoule. Let me show you how it looks like. For some people who've probably not seen it, you can see it. Looks like all this injection, like this injection serum and all that. You can see. Let me bring out one. Actually, what most people do, they use it in their face cream. Extract 50 grams or 50 grams of your cream, and you use it. But you don't finish using it. Most people actually use half of it into their cream, you know, for their face and all that, and the remaining half they use it again. So they just keep using bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit, and it's actually good. But I don't do it because I know some of you be like, Mickey, do you use it? No, I don't. I showed you what I use, glutathione with vitamin C. That's what I use on my face. I'm young, I want to age well. I'm not saying all these things will make you age well, but it's just you know, there's a time in your life where you notice you have bleach and you need to cool down on your bleaching. Because when you have that damaged skin, it's just like you building a house. It takes a while before I got to this complexion. It took a while. You guys that follow me on YouTube, this is like a year now exactly. It took a while. So imagine when you want to destroy it, just few seconds, you're going to damage your skin. So slow and steady. If you want to bleach with sense. You know, I keep saying bleach with sense. Well, if you've been watching my video from the beginning till this time and you're still not subscribed, honey, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, share my videos, and I love you guys like kilo day. Bye guys.